Hey, what's up everyone? In my previous video, I talked about my progress and what I learned from August to October. In this video, I'm going to talk about what I want to work on for the rest of 2019. Essentially, I'm the captain of my ship and I'm currently picking the next islands to go to. In order to gauge my progress, at the end of October, I challenged my friend Paul to another sparring session for singles. You might remember him from the time when he destroyed me here, and here. And let me just say, this time wasn't that pretty either. I decided to make a whole video just on this, so stay tuned for that. But to make a long story short, I definitely noticed improvement, but I also realized what I still need to work on. First, a common theme that I kept noticing in my videos, as well as previous progress analysis videos, is that my smashes weren't wide enough. They need to land closer to the sidelines. Interestingly, on the forehand side, the smashes would tend to go left. And on the overhead backhand side, the smashes would tend to go right. It's as if there was a black hole in the center of the court, sucking in any smashes that dared try to escape it. It's almost as if it was a Tezuka zone. For those of you who don't know, wait until the end of the video to learn more about the secret Japanese technique. Second, I have to continue working on playing faster and flatter. I definitely felt like I was keeping up better than before, but due to the higher pace, I was also making more errors than usual. You can kind of imagine a game of badminton as two players pushing against each other. One player will push by hitting smashes, drives, and attack clears, while the other player pushes back by defending, driving back, and hitting their own smashes and attack clears. As long as both sides can't break through the other's defense, the rally goes on. But once one player shows a sign of weakness or hits a loose shot, that opens up the opponent to win the point.
This is getting annoying!
I noticed that in my games against Paul, the rallies would start out neutral, but slowly and surely I would start to lose the edge and ultimately lose the point. And that brings me to my third point. I need to push the pace more. For way too long, ever since my training days back in high school, I would play badminton at the same monotone pace. I'd literally be the chillest person you've ever seen playing badminton. I'm always running at the same speed, hitting at the same speed, and I pretty much won all my games because of my control and consistency. Playing against Paul though made me realize that I need to push the pace higher and also be more explosive with my game. If you watch any professional badminton games on YouTube, you'll probably recognize the term injection of pace, which Julian Clark frequently emphasized in Lindan's game.
And this is the thing, suddenly he can inject the pace in the rally, but then he maintains that for a period of play where he really gains the advantage.
I, on the other hand, was too used to playing at the same speed with my drilling partner. We were too comfortable at that pace, and playing against Paul and his faster pace really made me realize the difference. So, for the next 2 months, I'm going to try to be more aggressive. My first focus will be to have better placement of my smashes in order to have them land closer to the sidelines. My second goal is to continue doing the box drill with my drilling partner in order to keep getting better with the faster and flatter style of play. Finally, I want to push the pace more. Instead of just going at the same speed as my opponent, I should actively try to inject some pace, forcing them to be more defensive and smashing when they least expect it. I believe that if I were to improve these areas, I'll be able to play at a higher level and better keep up with Paul. And that's it. I hope that this inspires you to set clear goals for what you want, and also be more analytical with your improvement. Thanks as always for watching, especially all the way to the end. Since you made it this far, why don't you like, subscribe, and join my new Facebook group? I feel that all the badminton communities I've seen have been pretty inactive, and I wanted to start a community where we can give each other tips and help each other improve. If you want to connect, click the link below and ask to join the group, and I'll see you inside. Okay, and for those who stayed until the very end to learn about the Tezuka zone, here it is.
長手塚ゾーンか。相手のどんなリターンも全て自分の周囲に戻ってくるよう回転をかける手塚の奥義。
That, my friends, is the Tezuka zone.